The deployment of nearly 100 U.S. Special Forces veterans to operate a checkpoint in Gaza during the fragile Israel-Hamas truce marks an unprecedented escalation, fraught with significant risks of direct American military involvement. This decision introduces armed American contractors into the volatile heart of one of the world's most dangerous conflict zones, raising serious concerns about potential unintended consequences and a potential return to. The sheer scale of this deployment, involving such a large number of highly trained veterans, significantly raises the stakes compared to previous private military contractor deployments in conflict areas. The potential for escalation, accidental engagements, and the perception of direct U.S. military intervention, even through private contractors, is substantial and warrants careful consideration. The historical precedent of private military contractors operating in conflict zones is deeply troubling and fraught with examples of disastrous outcomes. The 2007 Nisour Square massacre, perpetrated by contractors working for the now-defunct Blackwater security firm, stands as a stark reminder of the potential for catastrophic errors and the significant human cost. The shooting deaths of 14 unarmed Iraqi civilians ignited a major diplomatic crisis, severely damaging U.S.-Iraqi relations and fueling anti-American sentiment. The subsequent U.S. court case, which resulted in convictions for 4 Blackwater personnel, was ultimately overshadowed by their pardons granted by President Trump during his first term, further exacerbating the controversy and fueling accusations of impunity. This event remains a potent symbol of the ethical dilemmas and potential legal vulnerabilities associated with the deployment of private military contractors in active war zones. The deployment also evokes memories of the 2004 Fallujah incident, where 4 American contractors working for Blackwater were killed by insurgents. The brutal execution and subsequent display of the bodies of 2 of the contractors sparked a massive U.S. military response, intensifying the conflict and adding to the already high levels of violence and instability in the region. These historical examples serve as cautionary tales, highlighting the inherent dangers and the potential for unintended escalation when armed private contractors are operating within a complex and highly volatile conflict environment. The deployment in Gaza, therefore, demands a thorough assessment of the potential risks and a comprehensive plan to mitigate the potential for unintended escalation and the perpetuation of further violence. The precedent set by this deployment will undoubtedly be scrutinized and debated for years to come. The potential for both short-term and long-term negative consequences is substantial and requires careful consideration and proactive measures to safeguard the safety of both the contractors and the civilian population.